chocolate cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's Amir King Khan tipping the scales at 140 pounds, and he's got that reach of 71 inches. And he'll be facing the legend, Manny Pacquiao. He's got a reach of 67 inches, and his height is 166 centimeters tall.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
Amir Khan, one of the finest fighters Britain's ever produced. Olympic silver medalist in 2004, multi-time world champion, fighting out of Bolton, UK. It's the Pac-Man, 8-division world champion. Should I name them all? Flyweight, super bantamweight, featherweight, super featherweight, lightweight, light welterweight, and light middleweight. He's won championships in each one of those divisions.
This is going to be an intense standoff before the fight starts.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Bolton, England, here is the Olympic silver medalist, one of Britain's youngest ever professional world champion, a unified 140-pound champion of the world, introducing Amir King Khan. Fighting out of the blue corner, from General Santos City in the Philippines, truly one of the all-time greats, boxing's first and only 8-division champion of the world, Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
It's a privilege and an honor to be here. I feel so lucky to be sat here talking about something I love.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. That jab misses. Brilliant hook there. What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
Did you see the nerves on that fighter stepping into the ring, Tom? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
When you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Nice lead hook. Good counter punch. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Defense is not an option for these two. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. talk about Khan in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Okay, focus, focus. Big deep breaths. Big deep breaths.
Don't give him no free shots, yeah? You were thinking, you were smart. You weren't...
Okay, now you've let him back into the fight that round. Switch on, switch on. You've been coasting this fight. Now you're going back into it. Now it's a tougher fight and he's...
Here we go, it's round 2. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
They exchange punches. If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Wasn't ready for that counter punch. This fight has a real good flow to it. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Both want a knockout, you can tell. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Khan in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Big deep breaths, big deep breaths.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Stay focused.
Breathe. Breathe. Get your mind back on the job.
Great round, great round. Now relax. Good work out there. The jab's working nice. Those 1-2s straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't worry back.
Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together. You're starting to make mistakes.
On to the third. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter brings a barrage of punches. They won't let you breathe. It's like fighting a hornet's nest.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
A perfect counter lands. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Figure out the combination to this safe.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Well done with that counter shot. They are giving us a high-tempo show. He misses with that straight left. Straight right just misses. Just Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Oh boy! Amir Khan dazed! Let's talk about Khan in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Nice round, good round. I like that, I'm happy. Good man, good man.
So much you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on.
Yes, I like that round. Good round, you feel good? Just keep him on the end of that jab. You're getting your timing already. The right hand's beautiful, that's it. Start sticking in a few body shots in there.
Let's get out there, get your boxing back together. Just take the round up.
Great round, great round. Now relax. Stay focused. Don't let it back into the fight.
There's the bell for round 4. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Catch and shoot. Jab does not score. Counter punches have to hurt. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Couldn't land that jab. In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counter punch.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a terror. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Throws the jab, but does not score. Do you believe what we're seeing? That counter shot lands. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Khan in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Back into the fight that round. That's his round.
Great work, great work. I love that. I love that. Jab slick.
Go out there and let's reset. Forget about that round. It was a bad round.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Relax now. I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up. We'll take him out.
On to the 5th we go. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Beautiful counter shot. Looking to land the hook. Misses with the straight left. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
You don't want to trade shots. That counter punch, very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Good work out there.
Kid, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on.
Great round, great round. Now relax. Just keep him on the end of that jab.
Gotta get out there and win this round, kid.
There's the bell to start round 6. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. No rest for the weary. Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
This can be so frustrating when you're in with such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. They got out of the way of that right hook. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. He missed with the jab. Just missed with that jab. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. And then he goes down. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
You're right, Todd. What a shot!
One, two, three, four. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Switching on.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Just keep him on the end of
Now,
that.
it's a tougher fight, and he's gonna be confident. You gotta take that confidence away.
Good work. That's it. Now breathe, breathe. Just get your breath back. Good work out there. The jab's working nice. Those 1-2s straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Great work. Stay
Oh,
focused.
listen, kid, I need you to go back.
There's the bell to start round 7. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
I've never seen a fighter suck.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Amir Khan has rocked. That was the moment.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Through the straight left, but it won't score. How about that time counter shot? Good counter punching. Left hook just missed. A perfect counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. The straight right just misses. It's all offense all the time. And he scores with the counter. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
You're much better than this guy.
Great work. I love it. I love it. That jab's slick. Just keep him on.
And we enter the 8th round. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on the end. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Let's see if they go to the body. Punch, counter punch. He misses with that straight left. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
There's a counter shot. The jab doesn't quite connect. Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork, or you're going to be a cooked goose.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Nice. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Pacquiao might be in some big trouble here. Is he going to go? Let's talk about Khan in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
I love that. I love that. Jab slick.
You've led him back into this. You're better than this.
And we enter the 9th. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They're both trying for a knockout. Nice counter. Oh, Pacquiao is seeing stars after that one. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what?
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Is Pacquiao going to go down after that shot? Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Nice counter shot. Nobody home with that hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they...
It's round 10. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, Johnny.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Beautiful counterpunch. This is not how the story was supposed to go for Amir Khan. Disaster averted.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Pacquiao there got clipped clean. They've avoided catastrophe there.
What court sleep?
Oh, my God, Johnny. Pacquiao, and Pacquiao goes to the canvas. Let's see that again.
A shot from the gods took him out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
That is a show of...
Pull right there. Not good body language here from Manny Pacquiao. And down goes Pacquiao. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
That's lights out right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you still want to fight.
Well, it's go back to the drawing board time, a unanimous decision victory.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. What a result.